Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State has declared that state government is currently getting more funds under the President Bola Tinubu's administration. Speaking during the inspection of some projects to celebrate the first year of his second term on Monday, the governor said the fuel subsidy removal is a blessing to state governments. In reconciling the negative effects of the fuel subsidy removal and the benefits in terms of social infrastructure, social benefits, and then the ease of doing business occasioned by the provision of the enabling infrastructure, I think it is a blessing. It is a direct blessing. It is not a disguise to the subnational, because more monies are now coming to states, and state governments must do things to show citizens that they are able to do these things, because they now get more monies as a result of the fuel subsidy removal by the federal government. Speaking during his inauguration as president in Abuja, Tinubu said his administration would no longer pay the subsidy on fuel. He had declared an end to fuel subsidy regime on May 29, 2022. He said, Honorable Menu, I would love to get your thoughts concerning this fuel subsidy removal. Do you think this, according to Hope Uzodinma, the governor of Imo State, do you think it was actually a blessing for the president? It was in turn the action that was taken by President Bola Tinubu to remove the fuel subsidy, was it a blessing or a pain to Nigerians? Or we have not seen that blessing, because if you check across every aspect of the country as it stands now, a lot of people have been complaining, going against the fuel subsidy removal, criticism here and there, saying that the president should have put things in place before removing the fuel subsidy. And then we have Hope Uzodinma countering those criticism that is not how it's supposed to be, because most state governments have actually gotten more revenue than before, and then it has actually helped in certain ways, according to him. Do you agree with the stems from Hope Uzodinma?
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Now, when it comes to the fuel subsidy issue, from the onset, the inception of President Bola Tinubu, the first day after he was inaugurated, he let go the fuel subsidy. Now, in the minds of Nigerians, yes, he's really ready for this, and before he could come up with such, immediately he's swearing in, Nigerians felt it was going to work out. Hope Uzodinma has said his own because he's in the system, but he does not feel the pains of the people. Now, with the removal of fuel subsidy, ordinarily, more funds are being allocated to states, which we believe that more infrastructural development and other things will be done. But as it stands, instead of making all this possible, we find out that they have so much ways of embezzling much from the government. Now, the money that is coming to the government, to the states, is meant for, let's say, infrastructural development, like factories, so that we can have our youths, our teaming youths, to generate work for them. But it ended up not being that. The first subsidy made arrangement for increment of fuel transportation, because it is already being regulated. The fuel price is already being regulated by the NMPC. When it comes to the marketers, you find out that they have their own various prices which they sell. So in so doing, the transporters too, on their own, they felt, okay, this is an avenue for us to do what we're supposed to do. And in so doing, they increased the price of the cost of transportation. Now, when it comes to the market, men and women, they are, wow. Something we are paying 1,000 naira for, we are paying 1,500 naira. Then these are our goods, men will have to add things to it. And now they're not just adding a little to it. They do about 2 times what they're supposed to do. So Nigerians were really feeling the heat, and we believe that if it was properly arranged, ordinarily this fuel subsidy would have made things very okay. So
Okay. Well, how do you mean properly arranged? In what sense were you referring to?
yes, if things were put on ground properly before,
Things like what?
things like policies that will help the subsidy.
Okay.
Yes, policies that would have helped the subsidy. It would have really helped. But as it stands, it's just like you just came one day, you removed the fuel subsidy, and nothing to show for
Well,
it.
most state governments and certain ministers, just like Hope Uzodinma has mentioned, have come out to say that the president has actually put things in place, like the policy you made mention of, that he has put policies in place, in order for Nigerians not to feel the impact of the fuel subsidy. For you to come and say if he had put policies in place, the fuel subsidy removal would not have affected Nigerians. So where is the contradiction here? Is it that we are not seeing the policies that have been put in place, or no policy has actually been put in place, like they mentioned?
If you could remember before now, when I was speaking, I earlier said it was supposed to be a good one for us.
Okay.
But you see, because of the high level of funds being distributed to state governments and all that, even if the government has good plans for us, you find out that they have so much to do with the money. The so much I mean is they have so much to collect for themselves. Ordinarily, it was supposed to be a good one.
Okay.
But well, we are not finding it that way.
So in essence, you do not agree with Hope Uzodinma that this is actually a blessing to Nigerians?
Not totally, not agreeing with him, but on my own, the issue I'm having is the high cost of living.
Okay.
With the fuel subsidy, things would have been okay for the common Nigerian. But because of the fuel subsidy, have now increased the cost of living, which is seriously affecting the populace. And Nigerians are not feeling too happy. We just pray that things work out well, so that people will see smiles on people's faces.
Thank you.